Today, I'd like to show you how we get data onto the B-Beat Manager. I've already started it up here. It's connected with a cable. You don't necessarily have to do that. There's an E-Beat. That's basically an emulation of the B-Beat on the computer. I'll show you how that works in another video. For now, I've just connected it. It has to be connected to use the app, or you use this E-Beat. Now I'll click connect here, and then it establishes the connection. Now we're in this interface here. You can see quite a bit. We've already taken a quick look at it. And today I want to show you what we need to do to get one or more songs into a set list, a show, or a scene. And how we then handle that on the B-Beat when we're out playing live or in the rehearsal room. I'll show you that in another video too. And if you liked this video, I'd really appreciate a like. That helps the algorithm and me to keep pushing the channel forward. A free subscription is also helpful for you because then you won't miss any more videos. And if you really want to support me properly, I'd be happy about a channel membership. For 99 cents, you get access to exclusive videos, early access to the latest videos, and discounts in the shop. So there's a library here where you can store audio projects and media data, then a playlist, and then show and scene. What we'll use live later is a show in which we have different scenes. Let's just start now and create an audio project here. And we're already in the right place. There are different things you can load in here. You can create an audio project here. You can load MTA data, which are multi-audio format data with 8 tracks already. And you can also just drag WAV files in here. I'll just click here now and we'll create a new song. We'll call it Comet because I have backing for that. And I'll just click on this now. And then I get to my drive where I can go ahead and select it from the list. Now, let's just slowly go through here together. I know exactly where I have it saved, so it should not take long to find it. In Songs, Comet, and there I have different files. I'll just select this file here and then click on it because I need that as well. And after that, just click open. Now these two files, each with 2 stereo channels, are in here. I could load more media data here, so audio, video, or MIDI data again. I can load MIDI files here, and I can also load a PDF here. To be honest, I can't tell you why that's in there now. In the next step, we click here on Transfer to B-Beat. Now it's transferring what we just put in there to the B-Beat. Or if we're connected to the E-Beat, I'll show you that, it saves it to a data carrier. So for the E-Beat, you have to choose a storage location. A USB stick or a hard drive is best, which you can then plug into the B-Beat later. That means you can prepare everything. Now we're in the song. And now I've thought it out so that I, for example, put my click on output 5/6. So I just click on this pencil icon that you just saw. And here I can select 5 and then select output 6. Something else might be selected on your end. You can assign a family here. We'll go into that another time. So you can store standard settings there. I can change the volume here. I can lock the volume here so that it can't be changed anymore. I can mute, I can solo, and I can put the whole thing on the aux. Now we see the WAV files here, for example, and that the click was very poorly timed. I'll just get rid of it now because it doesn't go until the end. And now let's see if I might have a click track that runs longer. That's probably not the case, but we can just hope that it is. And here too, it doesn't look like it goes all the way to the end. I'll check one more time. Let's just continue with this click. It's just about showing you how it works. For example, you can also click up here, and then it would generate an AI-generated click. I tried that once, and to be honest, it wasn't that great, but I'd say we'll do that again in the future. For now, it's just about how we even get started. The whole thing is already over on the B-Beat, but that doesn't help us much yet because we need more. Now we click on Scene over here and create a new scene. We click the plus at the bottom, name it Comet, and save the whole thing. Now you can assign multiple slots to a scene. Slots are played one after another and not in parallel as I had initially hoped, so you click on that. Now in the first slot, I can choose an audio project, a metronome, media, or silence. The whole system is designed so that you really play through a show from start to finish. I'll just click on Comet here, add to scene, and now we see the yellow bar 3 minutes 53, that's Comet. If we were to click here again, I'll just enter something for the metronome now so that you've seen it. 115, 0353, long, I think 4/4 time. Add to scene. Now you can see here that the second slot is attached and we're at 7 minutes 46, but I don't need that now. Delete. Now a show naturally consists of several files, so we're going to create another file here. We'll just call it Ain't Nobody. I always use that for our sound check. I've got that all ready to go. Now we click open and then transfer it to the B-Beat again. I've shortened this a bit because it always takes a while. It automatically assigns outputs 1 and 2 here because it doesn't know what's what. For the click track, as I just showed you, I'd click here again and change it. Save. And now that's on the B beat. Now we go back to scene, create a new scene and call it Ain't Nobody, which makes sense, right? Save. Now we're creating a new slot here. I'll put that one right in. Add to the scene. And now I'd like to just insert another scene where we haven't used any backing. Scene, let's call this one Without You. So we'll just play with a click there. And now I'd like to insert the metronome there. How to use the metronome, I'll show you that again in a video on the B beat. I'm not sure now if it's 90 or 92. Let's just do it like this. Let's just make it a bit longer. Add it, and now it has the click there. So that's actually a point that I initially found to be a bit negative. I had hoped that you could run the B beat's metronome along with the backings, meaning I wouldn't always have to make a click track, but could pull it from there, but that's how it is. Now I click on show, then I'll create a new show down here. Call it Covernatics, that's our band. Click on save, and then I can add show scenes here. Let's just take this order here and add them to the show. And then you can see right here how long the whole thing lasts. I have the show duration up here, 13 minutes 10. Here you can see the parts. You can do various things here. So I can start here, I can stop here. I think that skip we'll have to check again. But with that, I basically have the first show on my B beat. And what we'll do with it on the B beat, how we get it all running, I'll show you in the next video. So much for that for the first start.